All right. LDBC. There's your boy, Coach Sheldon Harrison. You're live on the Coach Sheldon Harrison Combat Sports Show Live. Okay, folks. I'm just kind of going right in, and this is a decision that I'm making on my channel, okay? This is what I suggest, okay? Listen, if Anthony Joshua is victorious against Joseph Parker, or if Joseph Parker is victorious against Anthony Joshua, and if they don't fight Deontay Wilder next, we need to start boycotting all these people, man. I'm talking about boycott them to the point, man, where we get the message out there loud and clear. See, I understand now the power of the LDBC. I understand the power of the LDBC, and, we put a lot of pressure on fighters to make certain fights. And people can come out and say, well, it's not because of y'all, it's just because they chose to fight. But no, it's because the LDBC been putting a lot of pressure on people to fight. And that's what we've been doing. And, I pat ourselves on the back because we all put out videos, we all putting out content, and these guys, they're watching our videos. I had a guy a couple of months ago, hey man, this fighter don't even know you exist. Yeah, they do, really. And, you'd be surprised, how many people, behind the scenes. You'd be surprised on, how many people behind the scenes actually reach out to you. It's crazy. Like I had somebody tell me, well, you're not interviewing big fighters face to face. And I'm like, well, that's not true. I am talking to them. I just don't broadcast everything, especially on the women's MMA side. I don't feel the need to broadcast everything. It's called a relationship. That's what it's called. And I don't think people understand that. I really don't think people understand what a relationship is. Everybody got the need to put everything out there because, they want a name drop. I don't have to do that. It's several fighters. It's several boxers that you guys know. It's several women's MMA fighters, mainstream. I'm not talking about people that I interviewed that you don't know anything about. I'm talking about fighters that you know. Fighters that's got millions of views on social media. Those fighters, okay? They've actually reached out to me behind the scenes. Every fighter that I've done a motivational video to, they reached out to me behind the scenes, every last one of them, because they get it. They always get those motivational videos that you guys say, oh, well, there's nobody checking for your channel. It's too small. And, all the things that haters say that, these guys, they ain't got one single video to show how good their videos are, but, they want to criticize you. That. So don't think that we're not reaching these fighters in the LDBC, because we are. These fighters are being reached, man. We're reaching them on levels that, y'all couldn't understand. We're reaching them. These fighters hear our responses. They hear us. They know what we're talking about. They know. And so guess what? At the end of the day, we're going to get what we want. And that's the fights that we want to see. We need to boycott Anthony Joshua, okay? Because chances are he's going to beat Joseph Parker. But, Joseph Parker, he's no better because he's not going to fight Wilder either. Okay? He's not going to do it. He's not. If he do, I'll come back and make a retraction, okay? If Joseph Parker is victorious against Anthony Joshua, then I'll make a retraction, okay? But, from the looks of it, it just don't seem like Joseph Parker got the power to really deal with Anthony Joshua. I don't think so. I hope he does. I would want Parker to win and maybe give him a chance to see if he'll fight Wilder, but, these two dudes, they just don't want no work, man. They really don't want the smoke. They don't want the work, man, and that's just the way that is. That's just the way that is. So, yeah, man, I'm prepared to boycott a lot of these guys. I'm finna boycott Thurman. Okay, Thurman is out of there, man. Keith Thurman is out of there. It's time to boycott him, man. It's just, boxing is the same old story, man. And I think with the push of the LDBC, with this push that we're giving everything, I hope that we can account for the majority of the boxing fans. And I hope that, like Black Fight Fan TV said, that one day, we can have, 40, 50,000 people, that account for pay-per-view buys. And then we can influence those 40, 50,000 when we don't get the fights that we want to see. That's powerful, man. That's powerful. And I'm looking at where we're going now, and I'm just telling y'all, it's about to happen, okay? All the signs are pointing. These fighters, man, they're listening to our live streams. They listening, man. I've had fighters reach out to me from behind the scenes, man, after the live stream. Coach, I was listening to your whole live stream. Now, you think my channel only got about 5,000 subs. Now, what about on a channel that's got 8 times the subs I do, like 78? I guarantee you fighters are listening. For example, Jarrell Big Baby Miller was listening to 78, and when 78 told him that, if you come up here and you're looking for some trouble, you're going to get dealt with. I mean, and Big Baby Miller got that video removed. So the LDBC is doing it. Don't let all these other people run around here talking about well, the LDBC is this and the LDBC is garbage. See, think about it, man. I Smoke City Mobcast channel. That channel only got about 2,000 subs, but I mean, the damn videos are doing like, what, 3,000 and 4,000 views, and they doing that within a day, okay? These guys, they're doing their live streams and they're doing whatever. These videos ain't even getting 100 views barely, man. I mean, they're doing them. They're doing live streams. I'm talking about they got like a little, I think a podcast that they do together. That podcast they do together, that thing barely doing 100 views, man. That ought to tell you, man, who people coming to listen to. I don't care. They can say they don't like us, but they listening. They listening, man. They listening because deep down, a lot of them guys, they miserable, man. They miserable as hell. And they really, really want to understand why we so excited, why we so happy. Why our channels can get views, man, even when the video qualities are not that great, even when the video screens are black. Why? Why can we get the views that these guys are doing all these elaborate things and they can't get views like that? Why? And I tell you why. It's because of realness, man. It's because of realness and relationship. I call it R&R. That's the reason why. And people, they can relate to people that's real. It don't even matter what color they are, what background they're from. If a person can relate to you because you're being real, even if they dislike you and what you're saying, they're going to watch you anyway. It don't matter if they hate you or love you. They're going to watch you because they know that you're not telling them what they want to hear. They know that. So people by default, they're going to come and watch that kind of thing. It's human nature. People don't really want to be lied to. People want you to tell your truth. They want you to tell your truth. No matter if they like it or not, they want to hear it. That's how it is. But these two guys, Joshua, they don't fight, man. Come on, man. It's time to pull the plug. It's time to stop giving people their money. And I'm talking to the UK fans too, because there are a lot of UK fans that really want this fight. There are a lot of UK fans that want this fight. And it's amazing. I thought that, it wasn't a lot of UK fans that really wanted to fight. But, man, so many UK fans, they're having the same conversations back in the UK. Like, okay, Joshua Wilder, they need to fight. Joshua Wilder need to fight. Joshua Wilder need to fight. Same combos. Over and over and over. They having these combos. So, the consensus is out, man. And I actually think that if they don't fight after this, I hope Joshua, Eddie Hearn, I hope that whole crew, I hope they lose a lot of money, man. I hope they lose a lot of money. And I hope it really hit home that you can't do and treat the boxing fans the way you think you want to treat them just because you think you can. You can't do that. And that's just the way that is. This is your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. I'm done. What are you waiting on? Subscribe.